Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to see you here. Josh and Smage, and anyone who's lurking. Smage, thank you for the nickel, you heck. Welcome, Sabs. Thank you for the doots. And, yeah, we're gonna hop back into the game in just a moment. I have made no secret of the fact that I like this game. And I still like this game. So, you know, the lack of secrets continues. Excuse me? So, why isn't my PNG tuber there? Hello? There we go. Nothing had changed, and yet... What?
Good work, everyone. I'm all
What?
adventured
Oh,
out.
okay, I don't...
You must be tired after a day like that.
I don't know what was going on, but we're back now. Anyway. Last time, we fought Malos. It was bad. He stole a thing that keeps the Torna Titan controlled, and he's going to do things with it. And we met Gramps, who is stupidly called Nuncle, and we're gonna meet up with him. Josh, it's the best explanation. But before we go meet up with him, there are side quests to be doing. We spoke to this lady before, the Barney Stone Seeker Isabella, and we found one of the Barney Stones, but there are more. Your posse's really been helping out around here, hasn't it? I knew that you lot were something a bit out of the ordinary. In Torna, they're always touting the coexistence of blades and people, but no one personifies that quite like you. The world needs to know how things should be between blades and people. Please, keep on showing us the way. It's worth noting that this is a philosophy that seems to have died with Torna. By the time you get to the base game, 500 years in the future, that is not the attitude that most people have towards blades. Blades are treated as weapons. And not much more than that. They're living weapons. Yes, they're partners, but they are inferior. Anyway, let's speak to the big brother of the gate guards. Little brother's gone off to do his own thing. Let's speak to Carnelian. Hey you, yeah you. I hear you've been busy, right? People have been talking. You helped my kid brother the other day too. As a citizen of this great town, I salute you. Thanks. So, on that note, I've got a bit of a request myself. Would that be alright? It's been on my mind lately. You see, it started appearing in those woods there. Don't ask me what it is or anything stupid like that, okay? You don't believe me, do you? I didn't either, till I saw it with my own two eyes. Could you, take a look? I'm in charge of the spot here, so I can't very well leave my post. Can I count on you? If you just check the woods entrance, you'll be able to pick up some hints. I'm sure someone was there. Oh-ho?
We can take care of it if you want.
People's in the woods? How very scary. But before that, I just want to see if there are any further side quests we can pick up.
We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
You know, I just didn't come here before. There's not a lot down here at this point, but still interesting that I just didn't bother to come to the inn. Dolala, the big dreamer. Recently see green barrels all over the place. Really want to bash them open and see what inside. But sometimes barrels explode with big bang, so dream of becoming driver could come to an abrupt end. That where a driver like you with true power come in. Maybe there's someone out there who need you to break green barrels for them. Person like Dolala. There is. I'm already doing it for them. Yeah, I just walk into these people's hotel room. What are you gonna do about it? I'm all fancy now. Laura's gonna get herself a knightship. The other one is a prince and the other one's an emperor. You're not going to say no to them, are you? Doesn't look like there are any other quests to pick up at this point. I know there is an interesting quest somewhere in these gardens, but it might not have triggered yet. Yeah, this lady here has a quest, but not today. I believe there's one quest over on the left side here. Where are you? Yes. Momimi, Pyrithium Guild member. Oh, who will buy fine vase? Very lovely ceramic thing. No one will buy vase of Momimi. Ah, Momimi cannot sell vase. This is sad. Meh, perhaps friends can stop for a moment and lend ear to terrible problem of Momimi. Maybe surprising to friends, but Momimi actually merchant of Pyrithium Trade Guild. Momimi get big time request to borrow 1,000,000 G of money of Momimi. Big opportunity for profit. Money of pocket of Momimi only 900,000 G right now. Difficult position. Even though Momimi is up-and-coming merchant with big hunger for success, still a bit of scatterbrain. So Momimi exactly 100,000 G short. Trying with skills and resources as merchant to raise shortfall now. Momimi lug ceramic ware all the way from guild and shout in big voice to draw customers, but results are sad. Vase of Momimi not enough, not bought by Tornan people. This big surprise because vase increased popularity and luck 100,000 times from day of purchase. Gosh, be quiet. You don't want to blow a hole in all that capitalism we live for, do you? Meh? You think customers scared of such mysterious vase? Afraid of vase's mystical forces? Momimi not care. Just need somehow to get 100,000 G or be swallowed up bitey smitey. So, if this item really did increase luck by 100,000 fold, do you know how good it would be for cracking, for trying to get rare blades? Meh, Momimi just find idea in head. If friends have nice expensive items that people like to buy, friends can let Momimi have items. Genius. With good ceramics, Momimi can use excellence in selling to sell lots. Behold the brilliance of unique plan of Momimi. But, meh. Sell one at a time take too much time. Time is short supplied. If only vases were made of time. Meh. Head of Momimi yet again produces great idea. Use this. Ta-da! Brand new Nopto currency of Momimi. Momimi money. Nopto currency. I'm not sure I trust it. Meh. It's almost like toy money. No. Momimi mummy sure to catch on. And to save on O's and I's, can also call like yummy treat. According to reckoning of Momimi, I would like to set starting value of at 200 gold. That means once friends bring in 100,000 real money value, which equal 500 can sell off in bulk. Not to worry, Momimi famous even in guild for uncanny knack of valuation. Okay, literally zero of that made sense. Go on. Is all understood, yes? Wishing friends to be bringer of good fortune. I think that's exactly what's happening, Josh.
May I offer my assistance?
You know, so he wants me to give him rare things. I can just give him 100,000 gold. I've got it. Okay, those aren't worth a lot. Those are better. Planetary crystal, excuse me. I hate how accurate that is, Josh. That's probably what they would end up calling it. Vibrant Flammy Wing. Oh, that's worth quite a bit. That's not worth a lot, but I also don't need a lot, so it's fine. Manifold Happies. That make 500 already. At current rate of to G, that 100,000 G exactly. Now Momimi has million G in total. Well, Momimi will surely sell goods in double quick time and get lots of G. Then we'll go to lend to Biggie Pon. Meh? Who is Biggie Pon? Why, Biggie Pon is person who borrow 1 million G from Momimi. This particular Biggie Pon give lots of gifts to a certain girly Pon. Making a gift of million G today. Very excited. Really liked girly Pon. Well, thanks to friends. You were big help of Momimi. Hope will be big friend of Pyrithium Trade Guild too. Wait. This isn't a business venture.
Much appreciated.
You just gave someone $1 million just so that they could give it to their girlfriend? I think you're a bit of a sucker, buddy.
Mission accomplished, then.
Oh yes, I like this one. Hi, Tyler. You're having a bad day, aren't you? Sorry, but if you came here for fish, you'll be sorely disappointed. There's not a single one left around here. You saw it too, didn't you? Damn Aegis and his mooks ruined everything. They had these brilliant shining wings, and the light they shot off somehow ended up killing off all the fish. But I'm not gonna give up. I'll fill these pails of mine with fish little by little. I'll get the shoal going strong once again. You don't think you'd be able to help, do you? You'd only have to bring me the fish you catch. I want to collect as many kinds of fish as possible, and that's a bit difficult to do by myself. I'll be glad of the help.
We shall handle it.
Again, this is why it's just worth going to collection points all the time. Because I've got all I need. That's great, just enough to get me started. I'll get them in my trusty pails straight away. I gave you 4 fish. What is going on here? They seem to be swimming around happily enough. Yes, indeed, spirited enough to match the dauntless courage of Torna knights. The people of the capital will be most pleased. Aegean, what do you think about these fish? They seem grown enough to eat by my assessment. If I can be so bold, may I suggest carpaccio? Not quite what I meant. Terrific. Well then, I'll raise them carefully so they'll be the prettiest fish you've ever seen. Thank you ever so much. Okay, next up is the front moat. Used to be filled full of fish till the Aegis attacked the capital. The moat was teeming with life. I know you don't know me or anything, but I'm really counting on you to help. Will you catch some fish we can use to restock the moat? It used to be such a lift to the atmosphere of the area if we could get the moat back to how it used to be. I really do hope you'll be able to help. Now once again, I just got lots of fish. Hell yeah. Put a straight up shark in the moat. That's definitely not going to be a disaster. Oh wow, that's great. Can't believe you managed to get so many. Okay, just a moat. The moat will be back to normal in no time. They're beautiful. Ah, what a sight. A typical Tornan scene if ever there was one. Several fish and one shark is just swimming in the moat where anybody can be attacked. Seems that there are some things that Malos cannot destroy. That's the lesson we must take from this. That's right, we can't allow these small pleasures to be taken from us again. Seeing all the fish swimming happily really brings the area back to life. No, that's not true at all. The only way we're bringing this place back to life is by pulling together and looking to the future. Still, I couldn't have got this far without your help. I'll take care of these little fellows. You have my word on that. And once again, thank you.
Thanks for that.
I've got some people on my side, but I'm still a long way from actually getting to the next community level. But that's fine.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
Ew. I just noticed it's called a bony tongue shark and bony tongue casserole. That does not sound appetizing. And then the guard said he saw something out in the woods. Let's see if we can find any evidence. Not yet.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I remember this quest, but I don't exactly remember how it's started.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and
Heck,
steady.
lockpicking level 3? You heck, it's just a chest out in the middle of nowhere. I could just set this to my active quest and then it makes it super easy to find where the
I'm
beginning
something
is.
of an expert.
I thought there was going to be a but in that sentence, but then as I finished it, I realized there really wasn't one. Oh, it's way further off for some reason. Or it's not, it's just off on the side here. There we go. You're not Stitch. Never either.
Slow and steady.
Don't forget me!
Thank you, Stitch. Tracks, where could they lead? I am going to blindly follow them. There is no advantage to doing it this way. Although they seem to just curl back in on themselves over and over. There's clearly no focus to whoever was walking this path. And they certainly have big feet. Oh no. It's what I always feared it was. A werewolf. Trail ends here. Our mystery opponent must have scaled the cliff, or perhaps soared up and over it. No, you're right, Josh. It's definitely a vampire. Taintetty is my new favorite cryptid. Are we talking about the same beast, Prince? Our stumpy, tramply friend? Now it has wings, is that it? That would be a curious and fascinating development, no? It cannot have simply vanished, can it? Don't be stupid, it's a dumb animal running around in circles. Oh yes, of course. How silly of me. It's not like ghosts actually exist. Oh my, Haze, are you afraid of ghosts? Nonsense, I'm just concerned about the possibility. I see. Very well then. I should probably not mention that. What do you mean by that? Oh, don't you feel its presence? Even though it's right behind you? Yeah! Bridget, stop. Don't you think that was somewhat mean, Bridget? I'm sorry. I didn't actually think she would fall for it. Lady Laura, please. There are no ghosts, right? Ghosts don't exist, do they? Okay, so ghosts don't exist, but a god does, sort of. And depending on how weak the membrane between universes is, maybe ghost-like things exist. You'll have to excuse Hayes. This is her one and only weakness. Alright, Hayes. If we do ever see a ghost, which we won't, I promise I'll chase it away for you. Good? Now, Bridget. You needn't be pouting like a chided schoolchild. You've shown us a side of you we don't often get to see. That alone is worth noting. Apparently, Josh, she just doesn't let herself joke that often. Thank you, Majesty. Come on, all of you. All this fawning is making me itchy. Fine. Seems the trail has gone cold. Let's go back and report on our investigations. It's not much of an investigation. We followed some footsteps, and they went to a cliff. Thanks for all your efforts. Well, have you found anything? We found some tracks, but we hit a dead end while following them. Is there any chance that what you saw wasn't a human, but a monster? Huh? Wait, over there. Who's that? The exact thing we're currently talking about? Thank you for the dude, Stitch. I will investigate them. Yeah, I get that, Josh. Eh? No, I will not fall for the same trick twice. There's no such thing as ghosts. Hayes, look out! Monkey. Go-gulls? Oh boy, this is bad. Cornelian, go get reinforcements. But what about you? We'll be fine. If there's one thing we're good at, it's stuff like this. Sir, we fought off the Aegis. Then it seems we're more alike than I thought. Please hold the post for me a while, and no dying on the job, you hear? I promise nothing.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Really, Laura? What gave you that idea?
I'm sure now we'll get my dad.
Oh.
My mind feels
Can you get a launch in, Adam? Because if you can...
I like the way this is going.
There we go. Hayes has a smash switch on. So that's true gold, but I don't think that's common knowledge for the people in the universe. Like, the entire aesthetic is fantasy. To quote Orson Scott Card in one of my favorite discussions, fantasy has trees, science fiction has rivers. This becomes science fiction once you get to the world tree, because you start having rivers. Also, hello, Gold.
Your Majesty, I implore you not to overdo it.
More money.
Advice is appreciated. We can finish this in one strike. You saved me.
This really is a lot of money.
Your days are numbered.
I mean, yeah, Stitch. You do get that kind of honestly really terrible writing in some fantasy.
Excellent.
No mercy. Minnow.
Excellent.
Don't expect to recover from this.
There's literally no reason to do a chain attack. Except sometimes it's fine. It's fun to do a pointless chain.
Superb.
Cloud burst.
Superb. It's not over. Not by a long shot. Astounding.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Astounding. Enemy down.
Ride in the flame.
Fair enough.
That's what I call the ready to unleash your elemental at command.
Lord, stop moving so. You all know how slow this battle system is.
Are you ready for this?
Flame combo. First stage. Awesome. Here, let me. We should stay conscious of our audience. Let's do it.
Ready. Bring the pain.
Great start. My friend, bring the hands at me. Got it.
Honestly, Announcer Man is one of my favorite silly things about this game. And it is silly.
No blast. Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
If there were a way to avoid blood, I would take it gladly.
They gave me a fright. What was that just now? Say, this wasn't the first time we were neck deep in Goggles, right? Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think I'm ready to joke about it yet, personally. But they may have been the relatives of the Goggles we fought earlier. They're definitely driven. Yeah, it's hard to think they were actually storming the city. I think your theory is a more valid one. Whoa. Looks like we got some fans while we weren't looking. Sorry you had to wait. Is everyone okay? Keep in mind, this man went to get reinforcements and brought back 2 unarmed soldiers. He thought the city was under attack, and the best he could manage was 2 unarmed soldiers. Hale and hearty, as you can see. Ha ha ha! So we didn't have to rush after all. Still, that was a good job well done. But that was a job well done. Carnelian did good bringing us here. Say, I don't suppose you feel like joining my little team. We can always use more skilled fighters. I'm honored by the invitation, really I am. What would happen to this guard post then? Ha ha ha! Alright, you got a point. No, I think I just realized. No, the name isn't a reference. But his helmet has a moustache. He is the leader of the soldiers for this town. I think he might be a reference to Vanguard from Xenoblade 1. Like, it's not a strong reference, but I think he might be like a light hint at that. How about we put Chalcedony back on guard duty and have Carnelian join the main team? Hold on a moment. Why can't they both serve together? Didn't you say you wanted more skilled fighters? Well, see, guarding the gates to the capital is the foundation of our duties. It's not like just anyone could do it. I think for sure that one of the siblings needs to stay here. In that case, it's simple. I'll be fine here, so my kid brother can. You know, I hate it when you do that. Stop acting all goody-goody, bro. Kelsey, what are you talking about? You think you always have to take the back seat, right? Just because you're older, you have to be all nice to me. Well, patooey to that. It only makes you feel good, and I'm sick of it. I'm sorry to butt in here, but there's one thing I have to say. Do you really want to bicker like this? If the fighting breaks out tomorrow, you might never see each other again. If you don't end tonight on a good note, you could regret it for the rest of your lives. He's right. There's no guarantee that peace will return anytime soon. I didn't quite realize that before. I'm really sorry. Me too. I said a bit too much. Sarge, I've got a request. Could I please get a demotion? I want to cool my head, take a tour at the gates again. See if I can do better this time round. Oh? That's sudden. You sure, son? Yes, sir. There might be another attack like we had today. If my bro is here alone, I'll be worried. Aw, you're not just saying that, are you? I told you to cut it out, didn't I? Just treat me like a regular squad mate standing duty together, alright? We'll share the burden and work arm in arm like brothers should. I'm sorry. I don't think I understood until now how I made you feel. It's because you're dumb, bro. Go and just say thank you and let's be done with it. Sneef. I love a happy ending. Oh, get a grip. I feel like the next time Gogols come, you guys will be ready for them. Oh, anything but those. It's fine, Gold. It's fine. There definitely isn't anything terrible on the way. Hahaha! Well, anyway you cut it, at least we'll feel safe with such expert gate guards keeping watch. You know, it is rare that Spot manages to do anything consistently. But Brotaint in arms, the fact that Brother became Brotaint both times is wonderful. Ah, looks like I'll have to start recruiting squad members from scratch. And both
Well
Chalcedony and Carnelian?
You have my thanks.
Yes, join. You can be both Smage. They're not mutually exclusive.
Good enough for you?
Ooh. Jin got better.
Good. This should be good.
And frankly, Jin doesn't have a lot better to get. We're working our way towards that. Succeed in a button challenge. Make every item that Jin can craft. We're a ways away from that, and we're quite far from finishing the community.
I'll make good use of this.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Yeah, we've at least got level 5 affinity for almost everybody. How far are we with Minoth? Not too far. I am going to switch Minoth to being up front, just that he gets more of that trust. Yeah, Trom, that's what surprises me and impresses me. That spot got a brain. I'll be back. I want to go... I think it's the village, yeah. In order to finish up one of our other side quests.
Well, shall we continue?
And this game's pretty.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Smage, did I ever tell you that I adore you? And that you deserve it?
grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
I think what I'm looking for should be down there, but I think it'll only be at night. If I remember correctly. Let me just check the quest. Around Hangnail Crossing, find the pure stone. Yep, so it has to be late. There it is.
Aren't we intrepid?
So more likely than the thing only existing, only being available at night, it's simply that it is only visible at night. Man, I could almost fight you now. In fact, I probably could without too much trouble. Interesting. The first time we came through here, there were not any people. Now there are. Even around this destroyed village, people start coming back once the danger's gone. And I think it was...
business.
Yep. Laura can make sweet nothing.
3, 2, 1. We're done.
And I think that about does it. Just need a few last finishing touches and we're golden. This is all very exciting, isn't it? Though in all honesty, it will be sad to see it go. Creating items of value for others is part of the charm of being an artisan. And it's especially rewarding to make something for someone you care about. I do hope it will be appreciated. Hey, can I ask you something? How do you even go about making something? Oh, someone on your mind, Mithra? Are you thinking about Adam? Adam? What? No. I just thought it would be nice to have one of my own, that's all. Speaking generally, I think it's hard to be able to really express your feelings to someone. Sometimes something as simple as giving them a present can be the answer. But what if you manage to screw it all up? How do you cope with that kind of embarrassment? Embarrassment? What matters is that you put in the time and effort to make it. They'll appreciate that. You think? Okay, legit chat, anybody worth your time will appreciate it. The time and effort. Sure they will. Listen, I know how to make a few basic accessories. Want me to teach you sometime? Well, that sounds nice. I hope you wouldn't mind my watching. I'd love to watch too, if that's alright. You know, I think I may just participate as well. Yeah, go on then. Great, looks like we can get a group activity going. They look like they're having fun. Oh, since when did Aegean get so pally with the girls? Ah, good on you, Aegean, lucky devil. Wish I knew his secret. Oh, it's easy, Hugo. His secret is he doesn't have a personality, so he blends in. He's essentially wallpaper. Poor Hugo. Don't worry though, your time will come. Going through that stage, are we, Your Majesty? What stage? Jin, please say something. Me? Well, Sorry, Hugo. Looks like Jin's with us on this one. Didn't even say anything. Adam, I'll have you know I consider this a form of persecution. Aha! Inciting your wrath is the last thing I want to do. There are a few other things I can make.
This came out very well. 3, 2, 1. Pretty good, all things considered.
For Jin, there is actually a level of his affinity chart that requires making every item he can make. So it's always worth looking if you can do any of it. Ooh, increases item drop collection rate. That's nice. I want a golden mug. Stitch, I don't know if that's directed at me, but you know that that's untrue.
Well, shall we continue?
There's another quest somewhere around here. Yeah. Chica. Spirited fishmonger. He'll be loitering around somewhere, no doubt about it. Ah, sorry, are you a customer? I'm afraid you'll have to wait a bit for the shop to reopen. My husband's gone AWOL. Well, he went out to get fish, and the Aegis attacked and all the fish around here went belly up, you remember? Well, around that time he said, I'll catch the fish myself, and went off by himself somewhere. And he's not been back since. The fish are back at the aquaculture shop now, so there's no reason not to reopen the shop except no husband. And there are lots of monsters outside, so I can't exactly abandon the shop and go wandering. I'm ashamed to burden a customer with something like this, but I need someone to find my husband and to tell him to get back here, to the capital. Can you help me? My husband said that he wanted to go up to Cooley Lake to land a big catch someday, so you might start up there. Keep in mind, that's on another Titan. Travel there would take at least several days. This man is absurdly negligent.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Hi, Geo. It's ready? Thanks, you've done a fantastic job. Listen, could you stick around for a moment? I was hoping I could introduce you to my client before you go. I saw him near the palace gardens just now. Besides, after all the hard work you put in, I could hardly tell him I made it, could I? Go on, it won't take a second. And no, before you start getting any ideas, I'm not too embarrassed to give it to him in person. Sasham Gardens, alright? Got that? Good. Don't you dare run out on me. I love the scale that things like the Titan fins give to the world. I probably shouldn't wander aimlessly. Oh, there we go. Hi, Geo. Hey, Geo. Don't tell me. It's finished, isn't it? It sure is. Voila, the genuine article. Oh, it's wonderful. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. At long last I have it. A way to melt her ice-cold heart. Ice cold? Best of luck! Thank you so much, everyone. You're all very kind. So, if you don't mind my asking, who are you? It was harder than expected to find everything I needed and put it together. These people helped me out. Oh my goodness, in that case, allow me to double, no triple my gratitude. It's alright, really. We're just glad to have been of help somehow. Do hope it goes well. Oh, you needn't worry on that front. For no woman on all rest can resist my arresting charm. Ha ha ha! This guy hit his head on something. He has always been like this, I'm afraid. An affliction since birth. Wait for me, Sarah, my beloved. Now I can prove to you that the two of us were lovers in another life. As you can see, he's got a bit of a habit for falling head over heels. Still, you've got to admire his strength in the face of adversity. Guess I'm a little too grounded in reality.
You really shouldn't have.
I mean, I'm glad that he got the thing he wanted.
Great. Another problem solved.
I know that... we'll find out.
Something's buried down here.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yo, someone buried treasure in the middle of a garden?
You could do it.
That seems terrible. People are going to dig in a garden.
You're coming with me, treasure.
You're exactly the right level of tsundere, Stitch. Okay, let's go find this lady's husband. I realize it's been almost an hour, and I haven't done any of the main quest yet, but you know, priorities.
Quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
That's not a bad point, actually, Gold. I actually want to quickly see if I can clear up this... I saw this ether miasma earlier.
Stay alert, everyone. We meant them no harm. Until now.
I'm sure now we'll play better.
I love getting the smash in with Haze.
I concur.
The ether bends as I will it.
Oh, heck. Okay. What do I need to do to improve that? Hayes, how do you get better at manipulating ether? Oh. Just keep... Okay, so I can't do that yet because... You know, Gold, thank you for pointing that out. Let's hide that. I don't know why I left that visible. Heck, Noble Cute.
This is becoming a
It's true, Nobu and Stitch are both cute. You know, this doesn't seem like a wholesome place for an untrained person to come. Especially not just for fishing. If I remember correctly, he's over there. Yes, there he is.
This is becoming a
Oh yeah, off stream I made the thing that lets me deal with the bigger machines, just to get more stuff out of it. Sir, your wife is concerned. Hey, never expected to meet someone else up here. You here to fish too? Well, it's my first time up here too. Huh? You're not? Chica said I'd gone missing and sent you to look for me? Haha, gone missing? That's completely over the top. I just come up here to try and catch some fish to replace the ones we lost in Torna. What? The fish are back? Ah, Tyler had you sorted out. I see, I see. Wait, Did you say my wife Chica had sent you? Wait just a minute there. My wife, is she in good spirits? Super angry? An anger worse than the Aegis could ever muster? I better go. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks.
Aha. Man is afraid of his spouse. See, it's funny because marriage is terrible.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Okay.
We finally made it.
Our journey continues.
After this one, I swear I'm probably going to do continue with the main quest. Like, there's a good 60% chance I won't run around looking for more side quests. Oh! Following up on this quest as well. Look, no matter how many times you bring it up, I still don't want to hear it. We don't know when the next attack might come, do we? There's no place for levity at a time like this. No, Sarah, you don't understand. It's exactly why. Nobody knows what's coming. We were destined to be together, you and I. No, wait, don't go. At least let me ask you this. Why are you so sad all the time? Sad? Me? Yes. It's as if you're always trying to bottle up all your emotions. Look, like I told you, it's because... No, you know what? I'm done. Why bother explaining myself to you when you don't respect me enough to listen? Oh, Sarah, I love your angry face too. It's so adorably contorted. Sir, that is an inadvisable strategy. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. If you want to get with me so much, bring me a rainbow blossom as proof of your feelings. You want flowers? Oh, what a wonderful idea. Why didn't I think of that? Wait a minute. Isn't that particular genus extinct? Oh well, if you're gonna let that stop you, then we've got nothing left to talk about. Dude, just let her go. You're a good-looking guy, you're confident, you're a musician. There are girls who will go out with you and won't ask for an extinct flower. No, this isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Sarah, the love I feel for you will never die. Just like I hope that extinct flower didn't, and I'll prove it to you. Not where I was going, Stitch. Also, I never said give up. Thanks to you, my husband Harmon is back. I really wanted him to thank you himself. You know, straight from the horse's mouth and all that. But he brought the fish he caught back to me, and before I knew it, he had sloped off again somewhere. Likely he's found a new fishing spot and couldn't wait to go and try it out. I'll give him such an earful when he gets back, but he's still my husband. And I can't do without him. So you'll have to make do with my thanks.
Why, thanks.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
No! I can't help myself. Hi, Fred. This is ancestral Tornan land. It's normal for it to be attacked? I don't think so. Ah, but maybe that's the problem. This enemy isn't normal, so that's why this has happened. If you close your eyes to the fires of war and rebellion happening on the opposite shore, this is what happened. I'll talk to Marumo. We'll have to call the Chamber's Emergency Committee. Can't let it happen twice, no siree. That didn't help at all in my understanding of what's going on. I can level up quite a bit if I want to. I don't want to yet. There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Oh, you're that traveling performer's friend, aren't you? Is something wrong? Sorry to approach uninvited, but this is urgent. I just couldn't wait. Don't worry about it. We always have time to hear a person out. What's got you so flustered? Thank you. It's Leo. He's gone missing. He must have gone searching for the rainbow blossom. Rainbow what now? It's... Oh, I really thought it'd be enough to make him give this whole thing up. I never thought he'd actually go and... That's your mistake right there. He's the type who only gets more fired up by obstacles. You could have told me that sooner. Okay, alternately, you could have not asked for an impossible thing. You could have just told him no and left it at that. Don't blame other people. I'm not really an expert, but is love really a thing that needs to be proven? There we go. I just don't understand how someone can believe in something so blindly. All this talk of love and destiny he spouts. He may be impulsive and hot-headed, but he's not a liar. Just an idiot, like he clearly demonstrated back there. That's not what I mean. You don't trust him, and you're afraid to open up to him because you're not sure. Is that so wrong? I didn't say that. I just thought that maybe your real reason lay elsewhere. Anyway, this rainbow blossom. Are you sure it's really extinct? I couldn't say for sure. But I've heard that here in Torna, it may have survived in a secret area somewhere. You used to see it all over before, but then with overexploitation and changes in the climate, its numbers dwindled. Is that so? Then I imagine he would also try to seek out this secret area you speak of. He fancies himself an adventurer, does he now? Sorry you had to get involved in our stupid business. You know, I didn't mean for anything bad to happen, It's okay, we understand. For starters, we'll go search for clues. There's absolutely no need for you to blame yourself. Yes, there is! Oh my lord, Laura.
We couldn't very well leave it alone, could we?
Nice, Stitch.
All well rested?
Good morning, all.
I mean, they're middling blades, but Perun was one of my favorites for a while. And where we're looking to be is the Turquoise Plateau.
A pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Heck, Stitch, that's the nicest thing a person could say.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Yeah. No, I get that, Gold. Perun has very limited use. But I like her because I really like Rex's spear moveset. And she was the first spear I got on Rex. Oh no. Hey, isn't that... This is bad news. Hard to argue with that assessment. We can assess later. For now, we have to move.
Spawning for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I do like these fun. I also like that they have a goofy little face right there. There we go. Well, he's dead. He's not breathing. But why? If he's dead, then I guess it's all over. At the very least, he did accomplish his goal. We should let Sarah know about this. His life was the price he paid to get the proof he needed. Yeah, I guess so. But first, we should bury the body. A traveling performer like him deserves a better resting place than... You know what? Valid. I don't think he can be one of our supporters when he's a corpse.
This is becoming addictive.
Well, there's something else I wanted to do. I can't remember exactly where. I think it's just down the entrance we came.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I think it's down. Why would you say that?
I know the drill.
Just because it's true? So rude. Interceptor Grace.
If your heart falls, perhaps the rear guard would suit.
This time, if you want to try and get in the chain attack. Let's keep the healing up. Really want to try and get a topple. So we definitely don't have a turf board. We have wind, we have ice, we have fire, we have water, we have light, we have dark. Okay, now we have stone. So we should have all 8 element plates there. And let's finish it off with the sandstorm before going into the chain. Yes, I was right. That's all 8 elements. We'll start with fire.
How about another round of carnage?
We'll do Minnow.
Keep it going.
And then Bridget can finish off the water orb.
Elemental burst.
And we're doing plenty of nice damage to the smaller ants as well, who are because we've got some AoE in here. Let's get Haze involved.
It's not over. Not by
Minnow,
elemental burst.
take one.
Don't expect to recover. I shall leave it in your capable hands.
Magnificent.
Their defense is in
Magnificent.
Celadon Whirlwind.
Elemental burst. How about another round of carnage?
Mithra, let's start on that Dark Orb.
Magnificent. I am as relentless as the tides. Elemental burst.
Their defense is in
Magnificent.
Jin
And let's get Jin into it.
Magnificent.
No mercy.
I'm actually going to try to finish with Jin
Your turn, Adam.
and make a slightly longer chain attack.
Great. I am as relentless. Majesty. For the glory. I no more.
I could have popped those.
Chain attack. Finish.
I didn't. Oh! That is. Oh, I tried to be too clever and ended up being silly.
Tis but a drop in the vast ocean of possibility.
Ray of
Such
punishment.
agility.
I tried to be smart and was instead dumb. Rip. Yeah, Trom, that's how I feel.
You're coming with me,
There's
treasure.
a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
I didn't really want to
Can't win them
extend, Gold. I wanted Jin and Laura to get the final
Aren't we
hit.
intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
I know the drill.
However, I did get a pouch expansion kit. Might as well quickly use that.
Aren't we intrepid?
I haven't looked, Gold. I don't think I've got one. Not that it really bothers me. I do have Element Orbander, yeah. So I've got 2 Enders, but no Prioritizer. Yeah, I realized as I was answering that I was answering the wrong question. Yeah, I do have 1 Prioritizer. Which is actually very nice to have. I also just want to check if I've got... Ooh, that's a really, really good braid for Laura. Put it on Bridget, you suggest? I'm always fiddly with Bridget's setup, so I will definitely take your advice. Wait, really, Gold? I didn't know it would be that easy.
Whoosh!
Well, shall we continue?
That flower, it's... Leo found it for you, but it cost him his life. I'm so sorry we weren't able to bring him back with us. I can't believe it. I don't know if it'll make it any easier, but he seemed at peace when we found him. At the very least, I don't think he suffered. I always knew there was no helping that guy, but I never did think he'd take it this far. Leo, you damned fool. You called, oh bosom buddy of mine? Ah, good, we're right on time. I happened to pick him up somewhere. Chatty old fellow, isn't he? We buried this man alive. Not to be rude, but I was hoping you could take him off my hands now. Oh man, that was a thrilling ride. I really thought I was dead for sure this time. Then who was... Looks like we've been taken for a ride. Word of warning, bud. I don't much like practical jokers. Except I do like to punch him when I can. I don't see how this is possible. I'm just as bemused as the lot of you. In all my long years, I've never heard of a human digging their way out of their own grave. Wise Elder, thank you for the praise, and also for the help. I'm glad you came along when you did. I'm still not sure what happened exactly, but it seems like we're in your debt again, Uncle. Debt? Oh no, think nothing of it. Now then, I think I've done my part, so I shall leave you kids to it. I knew you were an idiot, Leo. This really takes the cake. Wait, I'm not following. What happened? Did you die or didn't you? Well, what happened was, I heard you calling me as if from a great distance, with this sadness in your voice. Hey Sarah, deep down inside, wouldn't you rather be happy? Wouldn't you rather smile? I realized while looking for the flower that the reason I'm so hung up about you is because I want to really know you. Alright, I give up. You showed some real courage there, so I guess I can try giving you an inch. You mean, I'll have tea with you sometime, sure. That's all this man wanted. This man died and resurrected for a cup of tea. Sorry, I may have been too quick to judge you before, so, I'll love you forever, right? That's what you were gonna say, right? Are you deaf or just an arsehole? Architect, give me strength. All I meant to say was welcome back. Oh, Sarah, my angel. At least everything's finally in the open now. So you decided to give him a chance? I'm still apprehensive, I won't lie. But I suppose you can't go through life without taking some chances. Thank you for helping me realize that. Right back at you.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, Sarah, Leo, and Azarn all join in. We're doing pretty well community-wise.
Good enough for you?
Now I swear I'm going to continue with the quest as soon as I check my new core chips. I think I've got some new ones. Nothing as mind-blowing as I would have liked, but the Braconite chips might. Sure, Stitch, you can be in my cotainity. That's hard to say. Braconite chip's actually very nice for Mithril. Man, taint titty is a terrible, terrible phrase. I mean, I know I said it, so I suppose I owe you all an apology. And this gate, which was previously closed, is now open.
Aren't we intrepid?
If I remember correctly, there's something around the corner here. One of the slate pieces. You can sort them by weapon power? Oh, gold, thank you.
Aren't we intrepid?
You have saved me a million years of struggle. Oh my lord, you can. Look, I'm not good at this game. I've confessed that before. I always just sorted by rarity, but that doesn't always help.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Well, bye, Hayes. Hayes was far too eager to do that. Yeah, there are a lot of little things like that that irritate me about this game.
The suspense is killing me.
I do still feel the good outweighs the bad.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Shush, Gold, nobody knows. Certainly nobody's seen the main series and what happens to Hayes for the next 500 years. Nobody at all.
The suspense is killing me. We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite parts.
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again.
Yeah, this is where
After 800
Gramps was born.
years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds.
So, what now?
Malice said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
So, any plans for the rest of the day? Hell yeah, Stitch. Love me an Adenine. You've got your award ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Alright. Jin's got a point. You can take a walk around town if you like, but in all honesty, we'd be better off standing by at the end. Yes, we don't know when we might be next called upon. So no one's in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. Ma'am, you're wearing it. I think, yeah, Josh, especially the bigger ones are just kind of too big. Zerda does seem kind of unique among Titans. Oh. You see, I didn't expect him to have 0 collision. Like, this part of him does. This part of him does not. His wings are made of ether, that's the reason. Adam and friends, I hope you're uninjured. Those gargoyle things were pretty terrifying. If you hadn't been there, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. I may have taken a good hit on the old legs, but there are others who suffered even more. I hope I get better soon so I can get back to my life. Thought there was a quest here. Again, might be later. And then gold, you have things. You have the Ardanian Titans, who are mostly used for warfare, and I suspect the way they're treated doesn't really lend to any attempt on the Ardanians' part to try to communicate. I would if I could, Stitch. It's a cool fight.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a Knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm definitely not going to die young within the next couple of days.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Thank you, Stitch. Thoughts of Vor fill you with determination.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Basically, Josh, yes.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
Huh. And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
You'd each have your just share of dignity.
Melthus, stop being evil for just like one fucking second. Oh, he tried and failed to resonate.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine.
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
You know, I do appreciate the fact that we discover Amelthus is completely wrong. The architect doesn't want destruction. Although, it is interesting because to the extent that the architect is linked with Zanza, that element of him does want to
Maybe
destroy.
this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
You've got good taste, Josh.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still?
Still?
Being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
I don't know, Trom. I like the sound of those 10-minute taint missions. Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital's outskirts. I wanted to pick some ingredients. Oh, you're joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed to bursting with high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled, and there is a certain appeal in making food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on, actually. So, I spoke briefly with Azurda. Oh, really? What did he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. New relationships? No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. And I'm sure what I have right now won't end in a couple of days. Horribly violently, leading to 500 years of suffering, and my eventual redemption, but as a sort of anti-hero. Man, I'm so glad that's not gonna happen. Alright, time to draw up some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Tornan core. Question is, what then? Malice implied that we still have some time. Mithra seems to believe we can take him at his word. He's thinking out loud, Smage. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, isn't he? Damn him. I know how you feel, Adam. Perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us this chance. We'll use the time we've got to prepare for the battle. Right, we need to be stronger still or we'll never make it through. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What, me? Yes, you are properly a Tornan knight now. The knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat. It is also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation? Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not, though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with us. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together, every one of us. Right, give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. And I believe we have to get to community level 4 before we can continue the main story. Now, this is something Gold mentioned the last time we had to do community stuff. I don't mind the community system too much. It is frustrating that somebody who has done every available side quest still doesn't have enough community. I feel like if you do every side quest, at this point you should be at community level 4. But that is a minor complaint for me. Hello, Charlotte. A very unusual spelling. Charlotte, perhaps? Excuse me, have any of you had occasion to visit Taragoth recently? I'm sorry, ma'am, are you sparking? What is going on with your head? It's just that my instructor left for Taragoth, and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna would come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all. Can you tell us his name? I thought... Oh, there's like a furnace behind her. Yes, of course. It's Taras. He's in his 40s and he's a bit of a cautious character. He likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's got a real passion for glasswork. I can tell he's very important to you. We'll start searching for him right away, don't you worry. You will? Absolutely. I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. We'll get Taras back safe and sound, I promise. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to trouble you. I can be such a warrior. I've been told he lives at the far end of Taragoth. If you find him, would you tell him his student Charlotte's worried about him? Was it so wise to tell her that, Laura? You know, Taragoth's been, you know... I'm going to make a thorough search, then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
Gonna pick up all the side quests that are available before I try to resolve them. But remember, there are a few now. These two are involved in a quest, and I thought it was now, but it's clearly not. Knew it. I knew this lady was involved. Hello, sweetlings. What can I do for you? I warn you now, I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person here. That's fine. God, I didn't want you to race with me. I'm Ofa. I run the accessory shop back in Formite Shopping Ward, though you might not know. Ever since I've put my granddaughter in charge of the store, I've become quite partial to my daily walks. The Outriders Forest Trail, in particular, is a lovely walk. There are moments when the sunlight dapples through the trees and I think to myself, pah, who needs Elysium? Oh, it was idyllic, at least up until recently. These days the forest is so littered with junk that you can't really appreciate its beauty anymore. At first, I tried to clean it up myself, so I did. But try as I might, the litter would not go away, piling up faster than I could get rid of it. At this rate, I thought to myself, I'll have to abandon my lovely walk and find somewhere else. Would you be a dear and help me clean the place up? You're sure to do a better job than I. Well, yeah, you're 7,000 years old.
May I offer my assistance?
I do like this quest, and it has a bit of a silly resolution. Here it is. Let's clean up this mess. Yo, stop leaving your trash around the forest. I talk to you all for a moment? What's in your mind, Jin? Don't you think it's strange? The forest may be close to the road, but even so, there shouldn't be this much trash lying around. Dang it, Stitch, that's such a good pickup line. Maybe some passers-by were attacked by monsters and had to dump their stuff? I don't think that's very likely. The gate guards would have noticed. But why would someone come all the way out here to get rid of this stuff? There may not have been a reason. Come again? What I mean is, I think they simply threw it away for the sake of throwing it away. Sorry, I'm still not getting you here. He's saying that somebody has simply been pulling a prank. A prank? But who'd do something like that? We're going to need more clues if we want to assemble a picture of the perpetrator, it seems. Yeah. What in the... Guys, look! There's more than before. I think it's clear now that someone's doing this intentionally. First of all, let's go and pick up the rest of the litter. Y'all, don't be litter bugs. Phew, finally, that should be the last of it. Who's there? Hehehe, friends did well to sniff us out. Are you the ones who've been littering the forest? That's right, and may Ruru say, very well done. It take person of many wiles to disarm all traps of four Muscarpon. But now we sorry to say that you met your match. Ruru 1000% certain that friends will fail. Or Muscarpon? Never heard of you. Pick up ears and listen well, friends. We only make time for one extended introduction. Ruru. Kacha Kacha. Yoku Yoku. Komemi. Though not of same blood, we share same goal. We sink or swim in same boat as one whole. We brothers in arms, born under same star. To not hear of name is thing quite bizarre. For Muscarpon, Noponic 9, -5. Yoku Yoku and friends. Meh, that right. Y'all ain't got shit on Team Rocket. So, and you're all saying different things. Meh, we agreed yesterday would go with Noponic 9, -5. But it flows so badly. Cannot just tack on -5 at end. What problem with 4 Muscarpon? Meh, why so many dumb names? It's clear Yoku Yoku and friends are superior choice. Excuse me, whatever your name is, can we talk for a second? Meh? Why exactly are you strewing litter around everywhere? Because I think you should know that a sweet old lady asked us to clean it up for her so she could enjoy her walk. Could you please just stop this and go somewhere else? Meh? Granny Ofa is upset with us? Granny? You know her? Be sorry. We'll try to behave in future, meh. Alright. Well, I'm glad you understand. That was surprisingly easy. As if! You thought we'd pack up and leave? Think again. Muscarpon to me! We retreat for now, but we be back soon. Big bro always know what to do. Running away is also kind of victory. Hey! Those little nippers. I think it's safe to let them go. We've already singled them out. We need only identify them one by one and this matter will be resolved. Looks like they ran toward the capital. Oh really, Jin? Wow, you've got such good vision. Alright, then we'll ferret them out one at a time, like Hugo said. You better go tell Ova about it. Man, Jin's got a big old brain if he figured out that they were going to the capital when we were 16 inches away from the capital. Wait, I thought I was meant to talk to her. That's what the game said. Clearly I've got to root them out first. Which, fortunately, I know their hiding spot. And I know the most fun way to get there. Notice, I did not say best. Because I do not wish to lie to you. Wait, are they not down here now? That's where they always hang out. Honestly, rude of them to change where they go.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I'm sorry to ruin your joke, Shadow Mage. Oh, are they all scattered about? No, I prefer MSG music. It tastes better. Ooh.
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
Kacha being found out. It's okay, we'll come quietly. Can boil kacha in pot, roast on skewer. Kacha not complain. I'd never do anything like that. We just want you to apologize for what you did. You can do that, can't you?
This is becoming addictive.
I know the drill.
Okay, one of them is still up, so let's try rooftop wrangling again. Hang on. He's in this tower, isn't he? Yes. Oh, come on, Laura. Just give him a shove. Meme? Was sure this was placed so secret. Friends not find in million years. This is where you are hiding. Now stop this nonsense and go apologize to the lady. Whee! Who needs ankles? Hi, Greg. Damn it, I know there's a way to get up there. I just don't remember the how at the moment. Met, you found Ruru? Ah, yes, brother Pun. Please not to let sacrifice of Ruru be in vain. Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to make yourself sound like you're the good guys. But a crime's a crime, and you cannot just pretend it's not. Littering is not cool on any level. I can't believe Greg doesn't have the taintly eye.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
I am grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
Ooh. Free community. Knights, loyal knights, knights, beloved disciples. Well, 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 you finally earned the right to stand shoulder to shoulder with me. I will now give special permission for you to henceforth address me as beloved companion. So don't hold back, just call me beloved companion Nelsas whenever you like, okay? Okay. Huh? You just want to be normal friends? Oh, well, okay, I think we can agree on that. Friends! Ha! Friends. That has a nice ring to it. I think I can get used to this, friends. That was easy.
Thank you.
We've actually got 2 more people in Oresco who look to be pretty eager to join. Nobody tell me, no matter what happens. Oh, it's not awful, Stitch. Welcome, friends. How may... Meh? Oh no, Game of Kamemi is up. Well, it's admirable that you're working so diligently. First things first, you should really go and apologize to the lady. It's true, Stitch is very cute. Is that what you didn't want anybody to tell me, Greg? Goodness, so you whippersnappers were behind the littering, were you? I had such a lovely time talking to you all back when I ran the shop. See, guys? There was never any need for you to run away. She wasn't going to grow fangs and gobble you up or anything. Grow fangs? Eat Ruru up? Old woman Ofa can do that? Kacha is not good to eat. It's full of additives and flavorings. Stop eating Cheetos. Kamemi too gummy anyway, would not be able to chew. I said she won't eat. Let's all calm down here for a second. I take it you had good reason to do what you did. You were probably only scattering litter on the days that Miss Ofa had her walk, weren't you? Wait, really? Oh heck, that's cool, Greg. It's 'cause we were feeling lonely. Kacha, please to shut Mouthtrap. Old lady always nice to us every time we visit shop. Always had friendliest conversations. Was so much fun and plenty of free time for Muskerpop. Made point of visiting every day. But then all that changed. After Miss Ofa leaves stall, was always on her own by self. Always taking walks to forest, looking up at sky. So Muskerpon had only one option. You wanted to give her some company. But you were too embarrassed to show it, so you hid and played pranks on her instead. No, that all wrong. We do it to be mean to her, make life difficult for her. Sure you did. Alright, now I understand everything. Oh, you silly billies. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're forgetting one very important thing. What? What we forget? I go on walks through the forest because I enjoy having a bit of peace and quiet. I wasn't at all lonely. Not lonely? Then Ruru will stop littering now. Whole plan was maybe big mistake in first place. From now on, 4 Mascarpone aim to have new mission. We'll have to shake Brainbox, but we'll find special something only Mascarpone can do. And when that done, no guarantees, but might even bother to drop by time to time and say hello. Is that so? Well, I do look forward to seeing you all again. Yay! Kacha, very glad. It's difficult for Brother Ruru to speak honest, but he not mean bad. Not related by blood, Stitch. They're brothers in arms. Meh? Happy ending for all. 3 cheers for 4 Mascarpone. Hey, shut traps, all of you. You've been through a lot for this old woman. Now I can enjoy my walks with a peaceful mind. Thank you sincerely. You're very welcome, ma'am. Now, boys, no more falling out, do you hear? They mostly don't use their arms as arms, Greg. They mostly use their wings as arms.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, Greg.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
That's true. But they use them as if they are. Quest there. It's not what I thought I was coming for, but here we are. Ah, Prince Adam, long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... No, wait! Please wait! Can you just fucking teleport? It's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince, and now this? It's heartless is what it is. And after all, and after I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you and Torna. And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood, and you've always been so, shall we say... Cut to the chase already. Right, yes, fine. Say what you wanted to say then. Oh my lord. Butt pulled off a love command and Moobot replied, I adore that. Oh, ah, right, indeed. The earlier attack has caused a lot of damage to the capital and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear. But we're short-handed, so I... Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out then? Egad, would you really? You said you needed hands, right? Well, the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. Even baby Hugo has hands. He's right. I would like to do my part also. I thank you, kind sir. Huh? Aren't you the Ardanian? Shh. Let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we? With this many helpers, we should be done in no time. Right, let's clean up the wreckage from the residential and shopping wards, and let's be quick about it. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
We'd be more than happy to assist.
Hi, Clemens. Lady Laura, congratulations. I was pretty far back in the crowd while you were being knighted, but I still saw the ceremony. There hasn't been a driver who could control the Paragon of Torna for a long time now. We're so lucky to have you, Lady Laura, and you too, Jin. I'm working as hard as I can to help you defeat the Aegis. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do.
Well done, us.
Only 3 people required for the next community level. We may even be able to reach that point this evening. Hello, Arb. Hello, young lady. The name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade. I'm currently in the midst of moving. Sorry to accost you, but do you know much about ships? My apprentice could use a hand with one he's making now. A ship, you say? I have to say, I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could. Haha, you are as much a lifesaver as people say then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future? Sir, that is quite the non sequitur. Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask? Because a person's destiny can change depending on what they choose to fixate on. What they choose to value. I'm not really sure where you're going with this. You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity? If one were to be fixated on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. Your sadness would only beget further sadness. Ho ho ho! What a curious mind you have, sir. Where's this from all of a sudden? I thought your head was full of Hugo, Hugo, Hugo. His Majesty is everything to me. But that's subtly different from a compulsion. That's right, I'd call it devotion if I had to call it anything. I'd call it overbearing, but to each their own. Friends, we are getting sidetracked. Yes, well in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. As for my apprentice, Aqueen, he just returned to the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined. But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause and where it may lead you. Yeah, okay, would you mind telling us why we're helping you? Because at present, all you've told us is you're a shipwright. You can't say don't forget who you're helping and why when you don't tell us that information. Whomst obtaineth thee? Also, where's Puppycat in all of that?
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
On the way, let's talk to our queen. Thank you. Oh, I love that sound so much. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today. Please do excuse us interrupting you unannounced. The thing is, we've heard you are making a ship, and... Yes, I'm right in the middle of doing some review work. No sleep nor rest, or all rest for its people for Torna. As you can see, I've not got enough people or material, so it's all down to me working triple time. Thank you, Sabs. I will do both of those. I will unshrimp, and I will have a sip of water. So, what was I supposed to be doing just now? Are you quite alright? You must be going mad from sleep deprivation. Here, why don't we help? Are you serious? That'd be brilliant. In that case, could you get me a pane of glass and 10 lengths of lumber and find us a skipper? That'll probably do. Oh, Titan's foot, I completely forgot about the paint delivery. Wait up, hold on. We'll need more to go on. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. Sure, he's a real peach. But you do realize that we've got no idea about what he actually needs from us, right? Might it be an idea to visit Mr. Arb and hear some details from him? It would be a shame to waste precious time seeking a helmsman with no concrete clues to go on. You spoke well, Aegean. At times like these, it's good to rely on the expertise of others. Having the master cover for the incompetence of his apprentice? Makes sense, let's do it. You've got a real talent for wording things in the exact worst way possible, you know that? Just wonder why he's building the ship in such a hurry in the first place. Because he wants to get it done. Or more realistically, because his boss set arbitrary deadlines. Oops. Oh, interesting. The person I'm looking for is downstairs. It's this kid. Hello, drivers. Hello, all. Dolella have request. Maybe, if possible, will you be friends with Dolella? How could I say no to that sweet little lime-flavored face? Dolella is #1 fan. Friends not only first-class drivers, but a big-time night lady Lorraine party. So want to talk lots with you. Get to know each other well. Meh, you will. Wow, Dolella so very, very happy. Dolella will definitely become kind and gentle driver like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's all. Those are all the free supporters at the moment. I was wrong. She's also a free supporter. Hey, my nan told me that you managed to keep her favorite spot from being spoiled. Oh, this is the accessory shop and the girl who took over. Neat. I'm really glad she can get out and about now too. Makes a big difference. Looks like she has 4 brand new friends too. Really put the spring back in her step. I know I'm gushing a bit here, but I feel as though I have to say thank you one more time at least.
Well done, us.
Heck yeah. And that should be all the rubble cleared up? No. Oh, yeah, it's right in front of me. Is there any more on this side? I can see it from here. That should be all the rubble. Yes. And that should actually bring us to where we need to be for level 4 community. I'm not going to stop doing side quests at that point because, frankly, I do like the side quests in this game. And I would like to get to the maximum community level. Which we'll see in a little while, in a few more episodes. Oh ho! Is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we need only fix up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled, so could you please give our head gardener the go-ahead? He's a man called Bry. He should be waiting in the gardens. Yeah, he's the dickhead. Who beats his son if he doesn't bring the right kind of sap. Bitch. Excuse me, are you Bri? Mittles asked us to come tell you to start repairs on the garden. Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away. Has something happened? Yes, it has. And it's all because of my knucklehead son. He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere. Sand? So you've sent your son to fetch sand, is that it? Exactly, from Harad Hills. I've told him to be careful, and plenty of times too. I wonder what that oaf is doing. Are you not worried that he got eaten by giant scorpion monsters? Because those are a real thing. Certainly sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him if you'd let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be? If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. There is a wooded area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake? If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? I need that sand to get on with the work. Sir, you're a terrible father. Yeah, we'll just go to Harad Hills and go from there.
So, here we are.
Our journey continues.
Wait. I seem to vaguely remember. I think this is one of the few times you have to go back to Lysaria Woodland, which is where you started the game.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
I'm not 100% on that. I was right. Hey! Is that Kame? He came. Laura, look out. Thanks, Jin, I'm good. But we have to save that man.
I think we've been spotted.
Man, imagine if this thing had jumped out at the beginning of the game when we were still level, like, 2? Just launch it. There we go. Thank you, madam. You took your time, but you got there in the end.
This is more like
Moving on up. Okie dokie.
Kane, fun fact, was the first supporter in our community. Yeah, Creef, Trom. They're like crab teeth. Ah, sorry about that. I was trying to warn you not to come any closer. Guess I need to get better at warnings, huh? Sorry you got attacked. Anyway, it's been a while. Didn't think I'd have to be saved by you guys again, but here we are. You recognize me, right? It's Kane. Remember? You helped me with the monster/bridge situation? I had a feeling we'd bump into each other again. Ha ha ha! What a coincidence, eh? Crud, I gotta hurry. Otherwise my old man will lay into me again. Sorry, I have to dash. Thanks for saving my skin. I'll see you back in the capital. I like that you end up coming back here.
Well, shall we continue?
Heck, where are they? I don't always like using the quest marker to just tell me where something is. But every now and then it just... people just aren't where you think they will be, or should be. Oh, okay. You gotta speak to Nittle first. Oof, that stings. Did you seriously need to punch me? No. Chad, it's time to kill an old man. Shut your mouth, boy. Can't you see how much you put everyone out? A thrashing is exactly what you need. What was I supposed to do? I got attacked by monsters. I'm not prepared for something like that. And anyway, all this because a bit of gardening gets pushed back by a day? It's way out of proportion. Bit of gardening? I'll show you a bit of gardening, you... Mr. Nittle, control yourself. This is getting out of hand. Fool, you think it's just some garden? This is the royal garden of the King of Torna we're talking about. I know all that. Oh, you do you? The state of this garden will remind our liege of the disarray his land is in after the war. And you're fine with that? His life was in danger? Yes. Actually, his life is a higher priority than the garden. I hate this part of this. What if someone comes forward, says our king can't even keep his garden in good condition? If it reaches his royal ears, his brilliance may dim, and that may impact his rule. Down that path lies chaos and misery. Dad, come on. It's just a garden. I'm telling you, it's more than that. You'd better learn to listen, boy. There's more at stake than you know. Wow, I guess you're a big deal, huh, Pops? Even though I don't get it. Still talking back? You must really miss the taste of my knuckles. Don't punch your kid, oh my lord. That's not what I mean. I might not 100% understand, but I'm open to the possibility that you're right. He's not, oh my lord. I don't know if what you say is true, but I guess it might be. So I guess I'll keep helping you with your work.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Good timing, Trump, but I'm still Anki. Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you to say. But you'll have to give me something as well, like words of encouragement, some coaching or whatever. Because I tell you, I've had enough tastes of your fist to last me several lifetimes. If I wanted your opinions on how to raise a son, I'd have asked you. I'm so happy they finally reached an understanding. Hayes, are you mad? Hayes? How is that an understanding? Yeah, Smage, that's about the shape of it at this point. Just look at how happy and content they look. Doesn't that speak volumes? Okay. Genuinely, I don't know what's different before and after. I'm sure there is something, but I don't know what's different, and it frustrates me. In any case, I'm glad the gardens have finally been put in order. Thank you, everyone. At last I can bring His Majesty some good news. That's a positive outcome. Now, if there is anything else we can do... Surely you jest, Lord Hugo. My heart could not withstand any more second-hand embarrassment. May the architect grant you a long life and good fortune, Mr. Nittle. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Well done, us.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
And with that, a bunch of more of new side quests open up. We can also start pursuing the...
There. That should do it.
The final... The story progress, I believe. But, frankly... The side quests are fun. It's worth noting, this is as much community as you need to complete the game. If I remember correctly. Gold or Stitch or someone who knows the game better than me can correct me. But I believe level 4 community is as high as you need to go. Anything beyond this is just bonus. crying. How can I assist? Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Moulton, you can keep on begging till the Arden come home, but it's not going to change anything. Ugh, come on, lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the bleeding way from Morardain to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for architect's sake. Go on, make an exception just this one time, for me. As I've mentioned numerous times, Mr. Moulton, it simply can't be done, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. Because of my parents, I left them in Portland Village, and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste. Sir! Oh my god, have some sympathy. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Moulton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? Alright, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Ah, well, it's an acquired taste. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? Oh my lord! These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. I don't know, that food doesn't look terrible. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but I've got it. I know this might be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes, give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlet. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up, too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done. But is there anyone who would even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely. Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, Come on, Jin, help them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favor, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorrel? I suppose. I'm quite curious to see the extent of the Paragon of Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mithra? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Yeah, you're right. Aegean's a good cook.
Leave it to right.
Thank you, Trump. I love that Hugo also thought, we must mean Aegean. You're right, Aegean can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board, and... Not him, me. You better watch out, Jin. Because I'm gonna sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious, I'll be bringing my A game. Well, now that we have some real challengers, why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Ho ho! This is shaping up to be even better than I'd imagined. Yep.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
The Aegis is getting ready to destroy the world. So, you know, we're doing the Great Tornan Bake-Off. But before we do that, I actually want to head to Gormat because there was a quest there that I just forgot to explore further. The glassmaking apprentice? Her master was in Torna.
The voyage.
Probably
Where
done
shall
did
we
die.
head to next?
Oh no, this one says Fares. Yeah, it must have been made by someone who knew him. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on it. I'm with you, Laura. I'd have done the same in your position. That's the sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. Minot's right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Do you think perhaps Tara's left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Like what? I don't see anything of worth left around here. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. And we still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit I'm curious. And I suggest we start by investigating the area around his lodging. You know, that's an interesting point, Trom. I don't think any of the Xenoblade games propose a hell. So far, only Xenoblade Chronicles 2 proposes any equivalent of heaven, being Elysium, but Elysium is explicitly a physical, present place on Earth. It may be a paradise, but it's always treated more like the Greeks treated Mount Olympus. It is a place that is reachable with enough effort. But yeah, I don't think they've ever really spoken much about an afterlife, which is curious. Your Majesty, please watch your step. I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling, Aegean. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her, all alone here. Yeah, if only we'd made it in time. Could have simply asked. Oof. Hell if that ain't true, Smage. Sleep tight, Taras. I pray you're in a better place now. That's the closest we get to, like, a reference to an afterlife.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
It's a fantastic image, Tron.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Can I excavate
You're
this
coming
yet?
with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Nope. Not enough mining from Minot. Heck, now I need to do this again. Not that one. Passing the torch. Now that's something I just really need to hear and see now.
Suspense is killing
Something's
me.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Hell yeah, we got his notes and his life savings. Just a scrap of paper? Seriously? It says Nox Promontory. That's it. Could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on, I've seen this kind of writing before. It's been written with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing. One of Torna's finest inventions. It only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed. But this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Towers himself. This Nox Promontory may be worth checking out then. There is not a close campsite, or quick travel point.
So, here we are. Our journey continues.
Aren't we intrepid?
I know the spot. I just wish there was a landmark close to it. I will say the idiot sandwich bit is one of the greatest pieces of comedy that's ever been on TV. And I don't care that it was mean, because sometimes that's just how it goes.
Spoiling for a fight.
No, no! Gosh dang it.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
No, no I'm not. Laura, I'm not happy to oblige. I just want to be left alone.
Spoiling for a fight.
There we
Happy to
go.
oblige.
Are you still following me? At least I've got more space to fight here.
Confident in our victory.
You read my mind.
I'm ready to finish till it's deep.
Allow me your
You'll do what must be done.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
You read my mind.
Now we're getting into the real
You irritated me, so now you're gonna die.
My lady, go ahead.
Let's get another one in. Excellent. May I fall Bridget? Excellent. Elemental burst.
This is far from over.
Superb.
Jen, I need you up front.
Zero blade. Superb.
We're not done yet.
Elemental burst.
We're not gonna get a long chain attack, but I don't care. Sometimes I'm just angry.
Elemental burst.
Obstinate thing.
Astounding. Ice revolution. Astounding.
The DLC does go a bit harder with this, Josh.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
I wish the battle could have been avoided. If there were a way to avoid bloodshed, I would take it gladly.
Each day's striving brings results.
Let's use it wisely.
We're not doing too badly for Jin.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay, what do we need to do for Minnow? It's fine, his soup is more important.
More growing to do? Good boy.
Oh, okay. I just need to craft something, which should be relatively easy to do.
So, here we are.
Our journey continues.
Let's chat quickly. You think it's time? Certainly seems that way. Time for what? Time for the final confrontation with Malus. Preparations for the evacuation of Torna are well underway. We managed to circumvent a lot of the difficulties thanks to Lork. Our chances in a confrontation with Malus seem to grow ever larger. Yeah, it's true. But Malus isn't just going to wait for us forever. And I feel like I'm going to get pins and needles if I have to sit on my hands any longer. We need to face up to this now. It's make or break time. His Majesty puts forth that we should return briefly to the capital. Well, let's head out there then.
Let's polish up the structure. Pretty solid if I say so myself. Now, who'd make a good lead?
Anything else I can make that's useful? I can make these.
How do you like it?
Ooh, energy stir fry. That sounds good.
Just taste it.
I'm not making your food, Mithra. It's garbage. Okay. That's what we were looking for. Some mining left.
Right. Who wants to go?
Oh, and Aegean got ichthyology. Which makes him slightly better at seducing fish with his sexy voice.
Cooking is naturally learned by doing.
You say that, Aegean, but I think some people never learn how to cook, no matter how much they practice.
So, here we are.
Our journey continues.
Okay, let's get back there now. And I'm gonna be angry if I have to fight that thing again. Which makes me think that I'm gonna be angry, because I don't think much has changed. No, he's still there.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Oh, this time he left me alone. Neat.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Glassmaker's Tome. Let's see, this is a technical manual on glassware. It goes into great detail about the manufacturing process. There are all sorts of diagrams and annotations. Hold on. Paris came all the way out here to bury this? Kind of weird, isn't it? Well, maybe he buried it, or maybe he came here to dig it up. We won't know for certain. Didn't Charlotte tell us that he was worried about there being an Aegis attack on Torna? This is just a speculation, but maybe he left it here to spare his knowledge from destruction. If you're right, then it's a terrible irony that he met his demise in Torna. How awful. Think we should put it back then? It's probably best not to leave it in Torna. No, I think that this is something Charlotte needs to see. She should be the one to decide what to do with it. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Finally made it.
Our journey continues.
Hey, so your master is dead? But good news, he left you some instructions for how to make glass. Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Have you heard any news from Tara's? Now, Charlotte, I don't want you to be alarmed, but your teacher, he's really dead? Taragoth's destroyed? I can't believe it. This isn't real. I mean, he was only just here. Why? Why did it have to be him? And you're telling me this manual is the only thing that's left of him? Charlotte, please. There was still so much I needed to learn from him. So much more I needed to know. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Well, it's all over now, isn't it? The trade, my livelihood. What's the point of anything anymore? Smage, thank you. That's not true. The only time that someone's truly gone is when you forget them. As long as you cherish your memories of him, he'll live on in your heart. And yet I'll never see him again. You can see him again in your memories. That's why I wanted you to have this. Keep it or throw it away, it's your choice, but at the very least take it. Sneef? Oh, I'm sorry. I really do need to get it together, don't I? As a student, I should be respecting his devotion to his trade. Otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be telling me off from beyond the grave.
You have our gratitude.
And yeah, a lot more people are going to need our help if we want to. Well, a lot more people can get our help, rather say.
One less problem in the world.
There's nothing we outright need to do. And so the last thing I want to do before stream ends is start us off on what we'll be doing next week. Looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives all together in one place. Hell yes, mage. I felt the same about the cities of Morardain. There is so much to like about their urban environment. You're making me want to pay a visit now. Yeah, Laura, you should pay a visit after all of this is done. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. Man, that's a great idea, Adam. Oh yes, please. We will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos? Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right. Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? No, actually, you children will not be there. We've come this far. May as well go see it through. Those lads. You're not serious. Do you know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. And that is where I'm going to call today's stream. Thank you all very much for joining me. It was a fantastic stream, as it always is. Yeah, let's take a look at who we can raid. Come on, Twitch. Don't be slow. Know it's your thing. Barry's live, Kelby's live. Yui's live. Oh heck, Cahill's live. Cahill's not normally live on a Friday. Let's go give Cahill some love. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. I will be live again on Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time, continuing my playthrough of Spiritfarer, which I am loving. Torna will return next Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern Time, and will probably conclude next Friday. There isn't that much left to the game. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. And I will see you all around. Have a good one, everybody.